Today I am trying a new craft. I have seen beeswax egg candles online and I wanted to do some for Easter, so I've picked a few different colored eggs. Like I really think this one's really pretty, from our chickens. And you want to take the small end and crack it, and then I'll take my fingers and just kind of pull out a section big enough for the yolk to come out of. And I'm dumping these in a bowl and I'm gonna make omelets for lunch. I have my cracked open eggshells and I'm just gonna take these out on my back porch and let them just kind of chill in the sunshine. I'm gonna do a simple candle recipe. I'm using the Vital Farms recipe and it says to use 8 ounces of beeswax, a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be using 100% cotton yarn for my wicks, and I'm just gonna dip them in the wax to make them nice and stiff. I'm using my eggshells. All right, here I have, it's 7.7. I have my 1/4 cup of coconut oil melted in here, and then I have this little cheese grater I think I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna try just grating this down in here. This is what we're working with. This was so hard to do. You can see I gave up. I started cutting bigger chunks. So I'm gonna melt this down and then we will make our wicks and we will pour it into our eggshells. I gave up on my double boiler method and I have submerged the measuring cup in here. I would say I'm about 80% melted at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and start making my wicks. So I'm gonna dip these in the wax while it's melting and then I'm gonna lay them down. So I'm gonna measure out how tall these need to be and make them as straight as I can. And then I'm gonna use a clothespin to hold the wicks straight. So then that tells me how far down the wick's gonna hang into it. I'm going to very carefully pour into my egg. Okay. So here they are with their wicks set. You can see I got a little bit of wax on the outside of this one and this one. Okay, final product. I gifted one of them, which is why there's only 5 here. I'm not quite sure what happened with the cracking happening inside of the wax, but they feel like they don't feel fragile. They feel very secure. I have them in this adorable little egg basket I found, but I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I'll definitely be making more of these because I have a ton more beeswax. I hope you enjoyed.